Hey, this is Jack, and this is my top 10 Mario Kart Wii tracks. So we're going to start off the countdown with number 10, Daisy Circuit. The reason why Daisy Circuit is on my list as number 10 is because this track really reminds me of Monaco and how good that racetrack was. That shortcut I just took is pretty much like the best shortcut to take for me, in my opinion. There's this tunnel that you enter as well halfway through the course. It's just awesome. Daisy Cruiser even appears on the track. There's not really much else to note about this course. So, Daisy Circuit, it's the number 10 spot on my list. Okay, now number 9 on this list is, that's right, it's Mushroom Gorge. Most people would put this higher on their list. The course just looks neat. This course is really unique, and the fact that they added mushrooms looks amazing. It really fits the track. The music fits the track too. I mean, this course looks epic. Just look at its design. There's even a cavern that you get to drive through. There's 2 paths you can take. You can obviously tell which one I'd rather prefer, and that's taking the left path. Bouncing off those mushrooms is the best part of this track. After you exit the cavern, there's Goombas that you have to dodge. A few more things to know about this track is that after making the first corner, you go on this bridge. It's a really neat bridge. In the cavern, do you notice all those crystals? That's a nice touch. So the course, in my opinion, could only hit the number 9 spot, but it's still a really good track, however. So, number 8 on this list is also a Mushroom Cup track. The awesome Toad's Factory. This course is really neat. I don't like Toad that much, but his tracks are like usually really good. At the beginning you have to avoid these machines that could crush you. But if you take the conveyor belt, you could gain speed faster. There's even more conveyor belts after you head outside. Then you go back into the factory. Make a corner, then you approach a room with 2 conveyor belts. These conveyor belts change through each lap. After that, you exit, and then you make some jumps. You have to go across the mud using speed boosts. Then you approach the finish line. The course's design is neat. There's that word again. There are some pretty challenging corners in this track too. This is also a really challenging track, in my opinion. More challenging than Mushroom Gorge and Maple Treeway. Now we're moving on to number 7, which is Dry Ruins. This course is really an Egyptian-like course. Even more Egyptian than Dry Deserts. This course is really neat. And this is also my father's favorite track. Halfway through the course, you'll enter a temple that's filled with swoopers and sands. There's something, if you keep on watching this, you'll find a little secret when you exit the temple. Did you see it? Yep, that was the Yoshi Sphinx from Mario Kart Super Circuit's Yoshi Desert. Who knew that the two tracks could be related to each other? I mean, most people won't think that this deserves such a high spot on the list. But the Oasis has a bridge over it. It could have been better if you drove right through the Oasis. That would have been awesome. And also, as you notice, if you played Dry Room before, that there's sand that goes up in the middle of the track as you go through the race. Makes the course more difficult. But this course is really enjoyable. So, number 7 on this list is Dry Ruins. Yep. Number 6 on this list is the fan favorite DK Summit. Most people would think that this track would have been higher on the list, but no. Instead, this course hits the number 6 spot. In my opinion, this is the best Mario Kart music. And I don't mean Mario Kart Wii, I mean the whole series. The music is just awesome. It's not as good as Mario Kart DS's Bowser's Castle, Mario Kart 7's Piranha Plant Slide, or Mario Kart DS's Waluigi Pinball. This track, in my opinion, has the best music, even though it only hits number 6. Those Shy Guy snowboarders could be hard to dodge. Just giving a woo for that stun I was just doing. As you go through the laps, if you take a closer look, when you shoot out the cannon, and around the whole track, now you can see that there's Shy Guys riding ski lifts. How cool is that? So, I like it how there's this Mario snowboarding statue. Looks so awesome. But the snow is pretty challenging to avoid. Well, the track isn't that hard. The shortcut is hard to take. I never attempted this because it looks like I would probably fall off the track. So, DK Summit just always puts a smile on my face whenever I play this track. It just looks so awesome. DK Summit, it's number 6. So, here are the honorable mentions that didn't make the list. Wario's Gold Mine, Coconut Mall, Bowser's Castle, Moo Moo Meadows, Mario Circuit, and Luigi Circuit. So here you are, the top 5 most breathtaking tracks in my opinion. Number 5 is Rainbow Road. Most people would think that this would be higher on the list, just like DK Summit, but it only hits number 5 spot. When you go downhill, it's just so awesome. This course, in my opinion, has always been the most challenging in Mario Kart Wii. Just like Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road was also the most challenging. Just look at that thing that goes up and down. That swirling rainbow. Just awesome. And Then you launch through a launch star after making some turns. Then you make this jump here, which is amazing. And you have to make some short corners and it splits into 2 paths. Then there's this star tunnel after you make those jumps. I think the best part about this track is just how good it is. I mean, I think this track should return to Mario Kart 8. It looks so awesome. There's a lot of boosts in this circuit, which makes it really hard. But the Super Mario Galaxy star bits they added are just awesome. Making those jumps is always the best part of this track. I mean, the whole course looks amazing. And as I said, I mean it. It also takes place above the earth, which is awesome. And the rainbow goes even higher and higher whenever you do a new lap. I have to say, in my opinion, this is the best version of Rainbow Road. Not Mario Kart DS's Rainbow Road, not Double Dash's. It's this version. This is the best Rainbow Road. There's even planets in the background, including Earth. So it hits number 4 on the list is Maple Treeway. This track also reappeared in Mario Kart 7. Going through that cannon is the best part of this track. The leaf pilots can shoot at certain items, including shells, bananas, mushrooms, or even stars sometimes. The wigglers can be pretty annoying if they get in your way. This course isn't really challenging to me. There's only one part that I find it really challenging. And that's this part, because you could easily fall off. That web bridge is just so awesome. There's a neat shortcut that most players don't find, but it's really easy to find. Some people. I mean, the cannon is still the best part of this track. Most people like this track because of that, and I do too. So, this is like the most autumn themed track. There's a lot of other things to say about this track, except that looks amazing. So, number 4 on this list is Maple Treeway. Okay, so number 3 is Rumble Volcano. We're getting close to the end of this list. Rumble Volcano has been set to reappear in Mario Kart 8. So it starts off where you go through a volcano. Then you enter a cave, which splits into 2 paths. Then after that, a Upon exiting the volcano, you'll find other volcanoes shooting out huge fireballs. These fireballs aren't easy to dodge. There are some fire snakes that get in your way as you go through the laps. And also, as you go through the laps, you can see that on the third lap, half of the track is gone. I mean, Grumble Volcano just looks like one of the best tracks that doesn't have to be Bowser's Castle. It's like the best lava themed track that's other than Bowser's Castle, even if it's a custom track. So, Grumble Volcano, one of the best tracks in my opinion, is number 3. Okay, number 2 is Koopa Cape. There's a lot I have to say about Koopa Cape. I mean, the design is awesome. And I mean it when I say awesome. It's a thumbs up for this course. Everyone likes this course, and I do too. Placing it in the Star Cup was the right thing. I mean, this course has everything a water track should have. It even has a water stream. So you go through the water stream for a few seconds. Upon going down a waterfall, you'll enter a pipe tunnel that has Cheeps and Unikis below the track. You shouldn't hit those electric things, because if you do, you'll get electrocuted and you'll get smaller, just like you do with the Thunderbolt or Thundercloud. I mean, a lot of people love this course. It's just because it's just so awesome. There's that word again. But also, Koopa Cape is actually the most creative course in this game. Maybe even the whole series. I think that this track should have hit the number 2 spot, because there is one track that I like better. But when I was younger, this was my favorite. This was my favorite course in Mario Kart Wii. But now, there's just one course that I like better. But let's get back on topic with this track. You shouldn't go down that waterfall, because if you do, you'll probably need a mushroom or a star or something to pass it. So, Koopa Cape is the number 2 spot on this list. So, what could be a better track than Koopa Cape? So let's recap through our top 10 before we get to number 1. Daisy Circuit, Mushroom Gorge, Toad Factory, Dry Ruins, DK Summit, Rainbow Road, Maple Treeway, Grumble Volcano, and Koopa Cape all made the list. What's the number 1? Could be Coconut Mall, Movie Highway, Bowser's Castle, or anything. Let's find out. Sorry about that. Number 1 is Boomview Highway. Let's find this really surprising, but in my opinion, this is the best track in Mario Kart Wii. I mean, I pretty much like all of the street tracks in Mario Kart. The only ones I don't like are Mushroom City and Shroom Ridge. This track is actually a little based off of Shroom Ridge itself. And also Mushroom Bridge. Because there's a bridge that resembles the one from Mushroom Bridge, sort of. And the fact that half of this course takes place on a cliffside is just like Shroom Ridge from Mario Kart DS. Boomview Highway is a lot like Mushroom City. I think maybe this could take place on the streets of Mushroom City. There's some signs on the trucks too. There's Moo Moo Diary, which resembles Moo Moo Meadows. And there's Coconut Fruit, which is another one. And the last is has a mushroom on it, which probably resembles Toad's Factory. So, Boomview Highway is the best track for me. It has a lot of cool elements. The moon even appears, which really matches the track. It's called Boomview Highway. Bad thing is, you can't climb up on the bridge, which that would have been awesome, like you could in Mushroom Bridge from Double Dash. I like that course. I mean, this is actually my favorite Mario Kart course of all time. Even looking at all the tracks from other games, nothing could top Boomview Highway for me. I mean, this course looks so awesome. Can't even tell you how awesome. I've always liked this course. You should too. It's a really good course. The ball bomb cars, the regular cars, and the trucks return from the other games. But they got rid of the Wiggler buses and mushroom cars. So number one is none other than Boomview Highway. Because of how great it is, how unique it looks, and that this track takes place in a city, which is awesome. Most people don't like this course because of the difficulty, but I do love this course. So that's my top 10. Please comment, like, or subscribe to me if you liked my choices. Next video is going to be my Mario Kart 8 Retro Course predictions. Thanks for watching.